Where is story sticking, story hacking, story making, story Matt story time with me? Today's story is called Jimmy and the Venomous Spider. Jimmy had always wanted to be a famous footballer. In his dreams, he scored 916 goals, was the best in Manchester United, and was almost good. He was almost as good as the current best in Manchester United. His idol is real. That's moi. Thank you very much. Although in reality, his life was as uneventful as a pen case. Oh, as a pencil case. My writing. But little did he know, all that was about to change. Jimmy walked to the room where he would sit a 30-minute detention. He had gotten a detention at least twice every week since he started year 7. Unexpected. Oh, so I wrote this in year 6. I wrote this in year 6, but the story is set in year 7. 6, 7. Anyway. Unexpectedly, as he was walking down the corridor on his way to detention, he tripped on a tile and fell headfirst into the school's dark, dusty, and dingy basement. Ooh. So Jimmy fell into the school basement, and well, what's about to happen? What's gonna happen? Once he had landed on the cold, hard floor, which must have hurt, of the basement, the door mysteriously shut behind him. Jimmy couldn't see a way out. As a matter of fact, he couldn't see anything. He reached deep into his pocket and pulled out his phone, turning on his torchlight. Torchlighter. Is that torchlighter? I don't know. The light illuminated the pitch black. The light illuminated the pitch black basement. Even from the basement, Jimmy could still hear the thunder roaring outside. Suddenly, he saw a strange figure zip through the beam of the torchlight and back into the dark. Next, he felt something breathing on his neck. He turned around sharply, but saw no one there. At this point, Jimmy was fully convinced that he wasn't alone. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw something in the dark. Turning his light towards it, he realized it was a giant venomous spider. According to Jimmy's calculations, he was about 50 foot tall and 25 foot wide. The beast advanced towards him. Jimmy, knowing that there was nothing he could do, backed away slowly. He screamed for help at the top of his lungs, but no one outside the basement seemed to hear him. Soon, he was pinned against a corner. Sitting in a corner. Then he saw it, a hole in the ground, which he knew he could fit through, but the massive opponent arachnid couldn't. After making a dash for it, Jimmy got in the hole. When he was in the hole, Jimmy realized it was actually a tunnel connecting to outside of the school building. Once outside, he sprinted faster than a football player would ever need to be. When he got home, he explained to his brothers about how he had escaped detention and a giant venomous spider. Ethan, his older brother, nodded and smiled. Soon, he burst out laughing. His younger brother, Kai, gave Jimmy
to this gave Jimmy what?
It just gave Jimmy. I just wrote gave Jimmy. Like gave Jimmy what? I'm so confused.
To this day, the spider dwells in the basement, waiting for its next victim. As for Jimmy, his life would never be the same again.
Oh, that's not nice. And here's a picture I drew. Anyway, see you guys later, and please subscribe, and goodbye.